What's up, YouTube? This is the Billy Bob HD bringing you another Let's Play. Today I've got some more Hearts of Iron IV. This is the Great War mod. We are playing as Austria Hungary. Last episode we were still working on this bottleneck here in the Middle East, and we've been able to hold them except for this little pocket, which is showing as red here, and we've actually got a couple of these areas in the center here which are showing as red as well. So trying to hold on for dear life right there wherever we can, but we are strategically bombing these troops now at least. And if we double check the stats right here, enemy troops bombed 22 right there, so that's good to see. I want to keep that pressure up using our Air Force to help out. We're currently also showing a little bit of resistance here in Sardinia, so causing a little bit of an issue there. We do have a new research slot that we need to grab really quickly. We just grabbed the new maintenance company there, so let's go ahead and move that up to the next level because I want to install that into my tank divisions, light armor division. So this one here, we've got the logistics, the field hospital. Let's switch out the field hospital and go with maintenance like this. Okay. And then to quell some of this sort of resistance over here, I want to try and edit my cavalry divisions here and add some of these in, the hussars. So we'll get you a combat width of 14, and I really want to add military police to this as well. No reason to add anything else. These guys are just going to be, again, my sort of resistance quelling force, right? So combat width 14, I think let's start out with that. Let's train up 3 of those units there. No location has been set. So we'll ask you to just come up here in Dalmatia. And once they are finished training out, which should be a little bit, I can use them and transport them over here to Sardinia, hopefully, because there is still an Italian fleet chilling over here, and we're tying up additional resources here with my civilian factories working on those. Now, eventually, I want to create as many of those cavalry units as possible to start switching out for some of these groups that we're seeing in Italy and Montenegro over here, for example, which should allow me to take these infantry divisions and use them for something else. Oh, we have a breakout over here that looks like it's been cut off by the Germans, and then we do have an invasion sitting over here from the Allies that looks like it's pushing forward. The Germans are vastly outnumbered there. So we do have, let's see, purple group here that was fighting in Greece. They are now free. So a free 39 infantry divisions, and we got to figure out something to do with them. I've thought about bringing them down here to Africa, although I already have large amounts of troops over here. That may be a little tough, right? That may be a little tough to put them there. I'm also fighting over here in West Africa, West Northern Africa here, where we're trying to take back this French territory. I guess I could switch them over and bring them over here to this front line and clean this up for them. Let's do that immediately, so I'll let those guys post up over here. It's time to micro a little bit over here in Africa as well. I do see 3 divisions here that have been cut off. Okay, so we overran them there pretty quickly. Very nice. And then back over this way, we can use these 4 divisions. They're all attacking here on these 2 British Marine divisions, but they should break through that. They're showing at a green 48 right now. Down to 720k now in manpower, and so let's double check our production lines and see what the total needs are. Okay, infantry equipment we're actually able to keep up with, so that's looking good. Support equipment looking good as well. New early artilleries and heavy artillery still working for us. I've never been able to catch up with this heavy artillery production, but we do have new fighters as well. Early bombers still rocking and rolling for us, and then early light tanks. Okay. Back up this way now. Man, still showing unfavorable results here as we've continued to try to push them. We've got some lower organization going right here, probably due to some supply issue. But if I throw them into this mix, you can see several of their divisions now retreating. Okay, perfect. So these divisions, we could technically say, hey, you guys jump into the fight as well. That's going to bring me up to a green 66 right off the bat. Time for a new national focus. So let's go with naval bombing effort or air innovation. Let's go with air innovation. 70 days there. What are we missing in terms of resources now? We need a little bit more steel, so let's buy that from the Germans, like this. Trying to supplement their industry wherever we can. Civilian factories need new projects now. Scared to build anything over here in Sardinia and Corsica because it's just going to be sort of overrun. Airbase wise, we're looking good. Anti-air, we don't really need. Infrastructure though, can't build anything over in the Middle East. Are there any areas that really need it? I'm looking decent across the empire, I guess. Dockyards, we are full there as well. So it's almost like I don't have any construction projects available to us anymore. Spain. What about invading Spain? Have we thought about doing that? They are primarily democratic. They don't have any allies or guaranteed independence with anybody. Greece is improving relations. South Africa as well. We could try to mount an invasion against Spain. Oh, they have tons of divisions, though. That would be very costly to us. I don't have the manpower to pull that off. I was saying, hey, where can we expand our borders, right? We could take Albania. And they only have one division. No faction. I kind of want to take Albania or Ukraine next. I think Ukraine is a good next step for us. They're not part of any factions. Afghanistan and Paraguay improving relations. Okay. So it's a political fight within Ukraine. And what was our intelligence report on their number of divisions? Not a lot, just one. I'm not sure how much I believe that, but they have a ton of industry over there. So that'd be a fantastic way to grow the country, actually, is against Ukraine. So now that my purple group has arrived over here, the allies have broken out a little bit further. So your front line, I'm actually going to extend down like this. Whoops. Let's delete that. Wrong area. This button here. Alright. Alright, guys, swing around the corner there and see if you can't help plug this up a little bit. So, offensive line order to Brest there. So we'll let them plan that out here for a minute. Back over here to Western Africa. How are we looking this way now? Pretty good. I can mount several attacks like this. Take you and bring you into that attack as well. So showing in a green 61 there, which is great. And here, this is not going so well. Oh, that did just change over to green for us, so that's good. The Germans stacking up the line over here, which is good to see as well. Okay. We are making 8,000 men per month in recruitable manpower, so that's good. Things still holding tight on the front for us here in the Middle East. Trying to figure out a way to get around them. I need some additional naval power in order to do that. I've got these 10 divisions still trapped over here. Oh! Looks like we lost this little territory in Crete as well. So I had some divisions that were destroyed. That sucks. These 5 divisions in Silver Group here are going to be like my special task force. What if we told you guys to do something like this? Go here to here. 5 divisions. Do we have naval supremacy here? We actually do at the moment, because there's 2 friendly ships present. I wonder if that is German shipping trying to help us out. I do have a small fleet here of 15 that we could assign to the area. And go like this, convoy escort here in the Red Sea. Come on down through the Suez, which we currently occupy, which is right here. Although the front looks like it's getting ready to move against us there. Okay, so that smaller fleet coming in now. So, Silver Group, if we can get behind them and cut off their supply lines, that would be great. Yeah, because they're reinforcing and supplying themselves, I think, from this dockyard. We just need to spread out here, take Medina. Ah, that's a great plan. Great, 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 great. So, if I come back up this way now and go to this, we've got 3 infantry divisions that are ready to deploy that I can add into that Silver Group invasion. Where did you guys go? Here you are. So assign you to here. They will find their way down to the front, hopefully. Hopefully they're not going to give me that red exclamation point. Nope. They have figured out a way to make it. Let's see which way they're taking. Okay, they're going to go by sea, which is fine because we're actually showing superiority, or we were showing superiority. No longer here in the Eastern Mediterranean. So that's going to be a little bit of a risk, but we've got some Ottoman shipping here. Trying to help out. Precision bombing. Okay. New military factories to assign now. So I'm going to actually assign that one to the early tank 2 production there, just to bolster that up a bit. New research needed as well. So let's come down here and get the fighter agility doctrine. Oh, here's another one. 1936, waiting on that. 1933 for those. Naval doctrine is finished out. Maintenance company level 2 is done. I wanted to try that out really quickly. Oh, it will let me research out these other doctrines. That's cool. Mobile warfire doctrine, superior firepower doctrine. What? Are you sure you want to research instead of fleet and being? Cancel. Hold on a second here, guys. This slot. Research. Is that going to cancel all my other doctrines? I certainly hope not. Do a little test there, see how it works on the mod. Alright. Silver group is a little bit towards 50% in terms of overall planning for that. Where did my other silver divisions go exactly? They've actually chosen the land route now, making their way down. We actually gained a territory over here. I think we had lost it, but it's good to see them still trying to roll on. All of these divisions can actually mount an attack like this and continue to pound them from the north. Aha, we've gotten them to retreat now. Keep going, boys. Keep going. We're seeing lots of British retreats now. Aha. Now we have actually made moves. That's great. Keeping the pressure on them here. Alright. And they're going to counterattack me, and we're going to reinforce and defend that successfully, it looks like. So that's good to see. Meanwhile, Silver Group is still making their way down here to the launch point. So we're about 75% of the way done on the planning of that invasion. We've turned the corner over here, which is good to see. We can advance like this. These 5 divisions are advancing into this area. Okay, perfect. Need a new national focus as well. Let's check out the naval bombing effort there. How is Purple Group doing up here now? Pretty good. Let's go ahead and tell you guys to execute. So we'll put the pressure on the Brits there. They're taking back large chunks of France, and I don't want to see that. They're actually now approaching my borders here in southern France, which is scary. Scary to see. Okay, how are we doing for recruitments over here? Pretty good. We can actually tell these calves to come out, these cavalry units. So 3 of you, make your way over here to this dockyard. And then I'm going to actually take you over to Sardinia here. Alright, make your way around. So we're going to post up again on that resistance area. Okay, and then showing some green over here. This continues to be largely the same story as before. Defending sort of everywhere, it looks like now. And there are a... Aha, we're defending back there now. They're counterattacking us. So that is a very, very hard fight that's going on. 8 of these guys now are going to move off. Okay, they're headed over now. Here they go. Heading over into this little naval dockyard area. Wonderful. Nice. So we've taken this. Let's tell you to cut off the rest of the front like this. And then meanwhile, we're going to assign you guys a new offensive line order to come past Medina, something like this. Get into that choke point there. And you guys can go ahead and execute. So they're going to head off for us. Spread out a little bit. Hoping this will cut off the supply up here in the north and we could just squeeze and crush that entire force of British units. They did not see that one coming. Oh, nice. We've moved into our new offensive line orders over here pretty nicely. I like to see that. What if we took you and you? Okay, that's going to get them to retreat even further, so that's great. Showing it a green 80 right there. So those attacks get going successfully for us. Still fighting in Somalia down there with the Germans. Go up this way. And 5 of those divisions assigned down here. I actually want you guys up here. There we go. So that should leave me with 2 divisions down here, which I think is fine to continue going southwards. We are liberating Hejaz. Medina is about to be liberated. So now, all of these British units showing that attrition icon, unable to find valid path to target. And that's because of the supply status. Cool. So this should go a lot better for us once... Oh, shit. Hold on, we need to tell Yellow Group to, for example, make your way down here. They're already working on that. Light Blue Group, you don't have an offensive line. Why can't I assign that? Hold on a second here. 24 divisions being assigned down there. That doesn't make sense. 6 divisions. Okay, let's exit you. Who is this 24 division thing? Get rid of that. Thank you. What the absolute fuck is going on here? That looks really weird. Huh. That must be a bug or something. Pink Group, can I tell you guys to advance? No. Well, regardless, let's march these troops down and micro our way down. Okay, so a lot of these divisions, allied divisions, yes, we are experiencing that wonderful and juicy advantage of cutting off their supply. That was like the best move ever. Okay, you guys attack up here. So we're going to show him at a green 99. These 2 divisions are going to continue working down south here for me. Like this. That's the way you crush some British troops, guys. Nice. Move you guys over here like this. Blue Group. Okay. Nice. 6 more divisions now moving northwards. We've squeezed them. So I'm going to pop those guys there and then let the guys from the north continue the meat grinder and just roll in and screw them. Okay. Nice. These are going very, very well. 99. So we're just going to continue making them retreat until it's time to overrun them. Like this. Alright, that's looking great. Okay. These 2 silver divisions are going to continue going south for us there. We do need a new national focus. Let's go Special Forces. Alright. Continuing to squeeze these guys down into the pocket here. These guys are going to continue rolling forward like this. Got lots of troops here that we can move. Whoops. Lots of troops like this that we can move in and attack. So this is looking like a mess right now, but looking good. We're going to overrun a bunch of those British troops. Love it. Okay, meanwhile, Silver Group down here in the south continues to roll across the desert for us. You're going to move down like this and take these coastal provinces like that. Nice. Nice. We've trapped them into these 2 provinces now. Let's get them to retreat there into the corner, and then we're going to do an all-out smash and overrun them, which is huge. 12, 14, 28, 33, 35, 36, 38, 39, 41. 41. I repeat, 41 British divisions overrun at this point. There we go. They're fighting to the death there in the corner. They've been completely overrun and eliminated from the map. That is awesome to see, guys. Awesome. Wow. So, pink division, you don't have any tanks. Light blue division does not either. That means yellow division here is where my tank divisions are. You guys are going to post up here against the Ukrainian border. Alright, so spread out there along that line. And we're going to prepare an invasion of Ukraine here. We might as well go ahead and start fabricating the claim. Justify the war goal of conquer. Okay, so we'll get that going. 125 days till that's done. That leaves us with pink group. Where is blue group headed to? Not sure exactly. Where is blue group going? Okay. They've somehow been assigned over here to this front in Africa. I'm actually going to cancel that. Right there, somehow. Alright, so light blue group, I'm actually going to tell you guys to come back home too and post up on the Ukrainian border. Like that. Now that leaves us with pink group, which could come over and attack Albania, potentially. So we'll put you on that front, at least for now, and go ahead and attack Albania here in a minute when needed. Oh, good. And without even having to do anything, purple group over this way has successfully gotten rid of this invasion. Man, UK has to be running low on manpower. They just have to be. I don't understand. Pink group continues to bottle up the Japanese right there. And then that gives me all of silver group down here to continue our quest across this area. Muscat will be conquered here shortly. 2 more divisions that will bring up this way to get the other side of things. And we'll bring you all the way up to the capital like that. Okay, very good. So who's this territory going to? The Ottomans. Still some work to do there in Western Africa, but looking really good overall. So next episode, we'll invade Ukraine and potentially Albania. We'll see what that does for us. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Again, this has been the Billy Bob HD. Please remember to like, subscribe, and/or comment if you've enjoyed my content, and we'll catch you next time.